Okay. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dave Pasquale. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a little bit about an 8-year-old platform, an educational platform called Mastery Academy. Now, again, we're 8 years old. We have between 250, almost 300,000 students. And today is the 5th of March, 2021. We have students in over 100 countries, and we teach in 16 different languages. So a little bit about the educators that we have in this platform. They have really made learning simplified. We have 185 educators, which again, teach in 16 different languages. And these are not just some YouTube gurus, self-proclaimed gurus, or, just a couple of guys who had a good run and are trying to take advantage of people who have no idea what they are. These are multi-6, 7, and multi 8-figure traders that are having amazing success, and they're teaching the masses, and they're leading them hand by hand, step by step, every single day. Okay, so in this academy here, we have 3 different markets and 5 different streams of income that you can earn. The first is called the FRX Academy. It's the Foreign Exchange Academy. And I'm going to explain each one of these here in just a second. Next, we have HFX, which is high frequency trading. It's binary options. We also have DCX, which is digital coins and the digital currency academy. And last but not least, we have the ECX Academy, that is e-commerce. Now, the first one we have is called FRX. It's the Foreign Exchange Academy. Now, what this is if you've ever traveled outside of your own country, and you went to another country, you would need to exchange your currency for theirs so that you could spend money. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say you were going to Japan on business. If last year you took with you $1,000, you might be able to spend it in a few places in Japan, but you would exchange it for the Japanese yen so that you could spend money anywhere. Now, maybe a year ago, and I don't know what the currency was, so it doesn't matter. I'm just giving you a hypothetical example. If you took your $1,000 and traded for yen, let's say you got 1,500 yen a year ago. Now, if you were to go this week to Japan, took that same $1,000 and exchanged it, you might get 2,000 yen. Well, why is it that you got 1,500 yen a year ago and 2,000 yen today? It's because the value of the currency changed, okay? Now, there are price fluctuations every second of every minute of every day. And all we do is we teach you how to take small little profits from a $10 trillion a day industry. It's just trading the world's currencies against each other, okay? It's a great academy. You can learn a lot. Now, the second academy that we have is called HFX, High Frequency Trading. It's binary options, okay? Now, essentially what's happening is you are forecasting where the currencies in the Forex market are going to be in 3 minutes from now, okay? So let me give you another hypothetical example. Let's say that you have a currency pair that's at $1, okay? In 3 minutes, you're going to forecast if the market is going to go up, you're going to place what's called a call or a buy. Or if you forecast the market's going to go down, you're going to place what's called a put or a sell. Now, you don't have to do all this by yourself. We give you 5 indicators plus your newfound knowledge of the markets. Now, in 3 minutes, if you got into a trade for, let's say, just $10, when it was $1 in 3 minutes, and you think the market's going to go up, if it's at $1, $2, $1.50, it doesn't matter where, in 3 minutes, you would typically make about 70% return. So you would get $17 back. Same exact thing if it were to go down. If you got in at $1, you place $10 on that trade and you think it's going to go down, so you place a put. In 3 minutes, if it's 99 cents, 95 cents, 50 cents, wherever, that would give you $17 as well. Now, HFX is fun. It's fast. We call it money in minutes. We're in a microwave society. So people want to make money very quickly. They want quick results, fast success, and that's exactly what HFX brings to the table. Okay. Now, the next one, which I personally love the most, is called DCX. It's the digital coin exchange, the digital currency exchange. Okay. Now, we've all heard of a little phenomenon called Bitcoin, Ethereum, and there's over 8,000 altcoins. ALT, like alternate, there's over 8,000 altcoins. Now, we teach you how to make money in the digital currency market. Okay, we've all heard of Elon Musk. He just invested $1.5 billion, and that's with a B, billion dollars into Bitcoin. MasterCard is going to start accepting cryptocurrencies on their exchange. You're hearing about Google looking to get involved. Apple, they're going to start accepting digital currencies on Apple Pay. It is a new found phenomenon, and it's literally changing finance as we know it. Again, we're going to teach you how to make money, whether the cryptocurrencies go up or they go down. Okay. Also, we're going to teach you how to build a portfolio if you want, so that you can hold coins for the long term. Okay. So now there's some people who have a desire to trade and they want to create a passive income through the internet. Okay, there's some people who see this who want to become a digital entrepreneur but have absolutely no desire to trade whatsoever. Either way, we have the solution in ECX. It's the e-commerce exchange. Now with the ECX Academy, we have people who've made millions of dollars in e-commerce teach you how to create an automated site on Shopify and drop ship products. Now, when you drop ship products, you have virtually no overhead because you don't have to buy the products. You don't have to store the products. You don't have to ship the products. You don't even have to collect the money for the products. Everything is done automatically for you. Now, you do have to go ahead and put the work in up front so that you can create your site and your store. But after that, it's a smooth process and it's automated for you. You can create a passive income on the internet in e-commerce. Okay. Now, we have 250 to 300,000 students around the world. Our goal as a company is to impact 1 million lives this year, all throughout the world. Okay, and to do so, we give all of our students an opportunity to refer other students to the education. Now, out of that, roughly 300,000 students that we have in our company and on the educational platform, 80 to 90% of students have no desire whatsoever to refer, and that's totally okay. They're just here for the education and to make money trading or through e-commerce. Now, if you are part of the 10 to 20% who realize that there's a huge business opportunity, you can become what's called an IBO, an independent business owner. Okay. Now, what this is our company will pay you to refer customers and students to the company. Now, unlike years ago, trading is becoming mainstream. Everybody's heard about Robinhood. Everybody heard about the GameStop debacle and AMC, and now everybody's on there trying to make money trading. Same exact thing goes for digital coins out there. Everybody's seeing that Elon Musk is making money. In fact, he made more money in about a month with his Bitcoin with his Bitcoins that he ended up purchasing and his investment. He made more money in a month than he did the entire year last year selling vehicles. That's how powerful it is. And people want a piece of that. So they have no idea how to get started. If they do get started, they have no idea what to do when they get started. They buy when they should sell. They sell when they should buy. They're just confused. And most people in any market end up losing money. In fact, on the top of the websites of a lot of different brokers, they say roughly 76% of people will lose money. It's a totally different game and story when you get properly educated, number one, and when you have multi-millionaires who are leading you step by step every single day. People are thirsting for the knowledge and thirsting for guidance to become successful in these markets because there's mega money, but they don't know where to get it. And you have the opportunity to show them where to get it. Okay. Again, if that's for you, become an independent business owner. Now, what I'm going to do next is I am going to show you the education that we have. So this is our website. There's a lot of links when you log in, but I'm going to go to the direct link of our education. So when we log in, there are really 4 different platforms where you can get the education. The first is the academies. Okay. Now, the academies, again, FRX, HFX, DCX, ECX, and of course, IBO. Now, they are set up in an archive of videos similar to a prestigious university. Now, if you went to college, whether you did it or you didn't, you'll know that when you start college in freshman year, you go to, let's say, English 101. Second semester, you go to English 102, pass those classes. Your sophomore year, you'd be in English 200 and beyond. That's the same way that we have our videos set up. So we have videos that range anywhere from 2-3 minutes to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So you can learn on your own time. Okay. If you have 15-20 minutes a night, an hour a night, a few times a week, learn at your own pace. Now, the 100 series videos are going to be very novice, okay? It's going to be for somebody who knows nothing about trading, nothing about the industry. It's going to be a lot of terminology and, again, just basic concepts. As you move into the 200 and 300 series, now they become a little bit more intermediate. And then when you graduate onto the 400 series videos, now those are going to be more advanced concepts. And when you go through all the videos, you're going to have enough knowledge to know exactly what's going on in the markets. And you're also going to have enough confidence to take trades on your own. Okay. Now, they're the same for all of the different academies that we have. Obviously, just the knowledge is based on the academy, on the specific academy. Okay. The second thing that I'll show you is Pip Talk. Pip Talk is kind of like your Instagram. So you can follow any one of our strategies or any one of our educators. There's pages of them. And when you sign to follow them, anytime they send something out, you get an immediate notification. Okay. So stay up to date. Now, in my opinion, the most value that you're going to get from our academy is the go live sessions. Okay. Now, we have, again, 185 educators that are multi-6, 7, and multi-8 traders. What the go live sessions are is they teach live in a Zoom type setting. And they some of them open up their books and trade live right in front of you. A lot of them analyze the markets and tell you if the market goes here, this is what's going to happen. If it goes here, this is what's going to happen. And you literally have them teaching you what's going to happen and what could potentially happen before it happens. It's awesome. Now, what I find really cool is that this here, we have 16 languages. So if you know anybody in the US who has English as a second language, or anybody in France, Poland, Greece, anybody who speaks Spanish, Portuguese, Slovak, Italian, so on and so forth, these people around the world can learn how to trade in their own language. It's amazing. Now, these are 5 of the top educators out of the 185 that we have in terms of weekly views. Now, check this out. Matthew Thayer, today is a Thursday afternoon, again, which is, I'm sorry, the 4th of March. On Thursday afternoon, he already has 117,000 views this week, and we're only 4 days in. You can see here that these are some of the other educators that they have, and they have tens of thousands of views. Now, I like to talk about Matthew Thayer. Matthew Thayer literally opens up his books when he trades, and he trades live with you. So the trades that he takes, you can actually take them with him, and you can earn while you're learning. It's awesome. Now, what I find incredible about Matthew Thayer, he goes by Matty Pips. What I find incredible about Matty Pips is that 3 years ago, he knew that a lot of people thought that they needed a lot of money to make a lot of money in the markets. And so what he did is he started an account 3 years ago with $500. Okay, that's it. And what he's done is he's traded 3 times a week, every week, for the past 3 years. Okay. And every single week, he just shows people how to compound that account. And today, 3 years later, that $500 has turned into more than $10 million. And all the trades that he's made on that account have been live. And he showed it as he's gone along. And it's all archived video. It's amazing. Okay, so when you decide to watch somebody live, you're going to choose which channel you want to go to. Think of this almost like Netflix for people who want to make money. Okay, we're going to stick with DCX. So I'm going to click this here. Now, on DCX, you're going to see that there's different advancement levels, the basics, the advanced, and the live analysis. We're going to stay with the basics, okay? So this is kind of like your TV guide for people who want to make money as well. All right, you can see here that we have multiple different educators that teach multiple times a day, almost every day of the week. All right, there's a few that I want to highlight that I like to follow. Jason Brown is the vice president of the company. He teaches on crypto. I think his story is amazing. 5 years ago, Jason Brown was dead broke, $70,000 in debt, and he was delivering pizza and Chinese food. Today, he has a trading account that is multi-seven figures. It's an amazing story. He's the vice president of the company as well. And he's literally, it is a phenomenal story what he's gone through and how far he's evolved in just 5 years. Now, in my opinion, guys, CryptoPicasso is hands down, far and away, the absolute best educator and has the most or the strongest analysis of Bitcoin of any educator that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, now CryptoPicasso, his analysis is stunning. It's extremely accurate, and the way that he teaches it, you really understand what could happen with Bitcoin, the levels where you can get in, so on and so forth. And I owe all of my success in Bitcoin trading to Picasso right there. It's amazing what he does. Now, Nick Gomez is awesome. He is an absolute master at showing people how to trade XRP. Now, if you want to trade leveraged, which we'll show you how to do, you want to follow these guys. But if you want to build a portfolio and sit and invest and sit on them long term, short term, midterm, or long term, you're going to follow Kurt Cobain. Now, Kurt Cobain puts a ton of research into all the altcoins, and altcoin is just any coin that's not Bitcoin. He puts so much research into it, and every few months or so, he sends out a list of altcoins that he feels are going to be the strongest. Now, what makes it very interesting here is that the coins are often small and people haven't heard of them. But when he puts them on his list, they become, it's uncanny. They become some of the top producers of all the coins that are out there. Now, if you throw a dart at a coin, more than likely you're going to make money. But his coins tend to be the top producers of all of them. In fact, back in December of 2020, he he sent out one of his lists on December 26th. On January 16th, that list of coins was up 3,000%. Now, a lot of coins were up, but his coins were the biggest in that short amount of time frame. And if you can put yourself ahead of the masses investing in a coin, obviously you're going to make the most money. And that's what we have. So let me show you really quickly. When we click on any one of their faces, you're going to find this is what it's going to look like. Okay, now CryptoPicasso just had one of his live sessions end a little bit ago. Okay, he teaches 1 o'clock Tuesday and Thursday, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Now, he would show up here. Again, it's similar to a Zoom, so you can watch him live. You can interact with him right here in the chat box. You can ask him questions, he'll answer, and he goes through amazing analysis. Now, let's say you were working, or let's say you were out with the family, kids, whatever, and you didn't have an opportunity to catch it. As soon as he presses stop and ends his session, bam, it's archived right here. Okay, so this is the one from earlier. Okay. So you can go back and watch as much archived video of Picasso or any of the educators as far back as you want to go. Now, every educator has their favorite sessions, and they store them here on the favorite sessions tab. What this is the videos that if somebody is joining brand new, he feels that these will be the best videos for you to get caught up on. Now, what I love about Picasso is that he teaches mindset. He teaches the psychology of the markets. I love to talk about this video in particular. Now, you can see here that when, if you followed Bitcoin from December, you'll know that it was about 20,000 and it exploded to 40,000. And everybody was super happy. But then it started to dip down and it went to about 30,000 and people thought the world was over. It rebounded, went up, and people were a little happy again, but then it started to go down and all the masses were saying Bitcoin's going back to 20,000. It's over. It was too good to be true. Bitcoin is done. Well, sure enough, you see this little green box right here. What Picasso does is he studies the past compared to the present. And he said, guys, within the past 10 years, over the past 3 bull runs, every time Bitcoin has exploded up, it's never fallen below this level right here. And instead of being like the masses and sell, buy right here. And sure enough, it fell to this point, which was between 28.5 to 29,500 per coin, and it exploded up to 40,000. We all made money on that call from Picasso. It was awesome. Now it dipped back down again to about 35,000. And once it hit 36, 37,000, Picasso said, guys, I think we're going to 50, 55,000. That's what my charts show me. Sure enough, about 3 to 4 days later, a guy by the name of Elon Musk ended up investing $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. And sure enough, it went from 38,000, which is almost exactly where he told us to enter, all the way up to 50, 55, and we ended up hitting a high of 58,000. We all made massive amounts of money. It was awesome. Okay, so again, that is the kind of leadership that you get to follow in this academy. The traders are absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and I'm going to show you the last thing that we have. Now, the last thing that we have are the tools that you're going to use to become successful in the trading in the markets. Okay. Now, every academy has strategies and apps that you can download on your phone. You can only get access to them by becoming a student in our academy. Okay. Again, we're going to stick with DCX. Now, this company was built on the back of harmonics. Harmonics are just different patterns in the market that will kind of give you direction of where the market's going. What I'm going to talk, and that's a little bit more advanced, so I'm not going to talk about it. What I'm going to talk about today is the SwipeCoin scalper and the app called SwipeCoin. Okay, so check this out. Here is, actually, let's go to this one first. What I'm going to show you first is SwipeCoin. Now, SwipeCoin is awesome because they literally, the traders and the expert educators literally send out trades that they're getting into you and tell you exactly where to get in, where to place your stop loss, and where to get out. And I'll explain that here. In fact, let me go ahead here and click this, okay? Now, here was a trade that was sent out earlier. Okay, now Nick Gomez ended up sending it out, and what this is it's literally copy and paste. So you don't need to know anything about trading other than how to copy on your phone and paste it into your own trading account. Okay, now check this out. There's only a few things you need to know. First off, you need to know what is being traded. Okay, it's XRP. So you would go to XRP on your trading platform, and we'll show you that here in a few minutes. Next, you would next you would need to know if it's a buy or a sell. Well, Nick Gomez says it's a buy. So again, that means that he thinks the market's going to go up. Next is the entry point, 44 cents and 43 cents. You can enter at either one of those levels whenever they hit, or you could take a position at both. Okay. Next is your stop loss. Now, your stop loss, again, these guys are human. So sometimes they're extremely accurate, but sometimes their entry points are a tiny bit off. Sometimes the market does something that they're not expecting. So what they do is they give you a stop loss, which will minimize the amount of money that you will risk, okay, in case it goes against you. And last but not least, he's gonna put the take profits, where to get out of the market. So let's say you got in at 43 cents. Okay. Now, when you trade, there's hundreds of times between 43 cents and 44 cents that you can make money. That's trading leverage. You don't know, you don't need to know what that means, but just know that it can be lucrative. Okay. Now, if you got in at 43 cents, you would place your stop loss at 42 cents, which means if it went against you, you would get out at 42 cents. You would take your profits at 46, 49, and 53 cents. So what does that mean? Would you end up risking $1 to make $3, $6, or $10 all day, every day? Now, again, there's hundreds of points that you can make in between these points right here. But in layman's terms, it's would you risk $1 to make 10? Okay, and that's what we teach you how to do. Minimize the risk to maximize the gain. Okay, and obviously you can make much more than $10. Now, here are some of the results. I think they're awesome. In fact, that did end up hitting at 44-cent entry. You would have made 550 pips. And I will explain what pip is right now. Here's another one at the 42 cents entry, which was from yesterday. Again, you would have made 550 pips at another level. Take profit 3 was also set, so or hit. So you would have made 900 pips, getting in at 40 cents and hitting 49 cents, which it did today. And you can see here back on February, in the total month of February, the traders went 19-4, and the 4 were break even. Okay, so really there were no losses, but they went 19-4 in 25 trades. They were 85% accurate in profitability. Now, if you were part of our company and you were a student in the month of February and you were following DCX, you would have made 37,800 pips just on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So what is a pip? A pip is in Bitcoin, it means $1 up or $1 down. So if Bitcoin was at $50,000 exactly, and it went from $50,001 to $50,002, that's 1 pip. Went from 50,002 to 50,003, that'd be 2 pips. So on and so forth, all the way up. Okay. Now check this out. You would have made 37,800 pips. What does that mean in dollars? Basically, you could earn 10, depending on how big your account was, you could earn 10 cents, $1, or $10 per pip. Okay, depending on how big your account was. So if you were extremely conservative, or you started out with a small trading account, you would have made 10 cents per dollar movement. There were $37,800 movements in Bitcoin and all these. So you could have made $3,780. If you had a little bigger account, you could have made $37,000. Or if you had a massive account, you could have potentially made 37,000. Or I'm sorry, you could have made 378,000. Okay, and there's people who are making massive amounts of money. And again, these are the results from our expert traders. Awesome. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the last tool that we have, called the scalper. Now, the scalper is a tiny bit more advanced, but if you can follow step 1, step 2, and step 3, you're going to succeed with the scalper. Now here you can see that as we go through time, all day, every day, they're telling you exactly when to buy and when to sell. And when you do and follow the scalper, you can make money whether the market goes up or whether the market goes down. Okay, and you can see here that they're sending those signals all day, every day. The crypto markets work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No lunch breaks, no holidays. They always are open, and the scalper's working right along with it to send you signals all throughout the day of when to buy and when to sell. Awesome. Okay, so I know there was a lot of information, and please get back with the person that introduced you to this to get your questions answered. Now, if you do see value in this, what I'm going to do right now is show you how to get started. You're going to go to the person who introduced you to this concept. You're going to go to their website, and you're going to click Join Today. Okay? It's going to be automatic when you go to their website, but right now I'm on mine. So here you have a choice of which package to select. Now, the Elite package is awesome. It gives you access to absolutely all the knowledge that you can get, gives you access to every single one of the 185 educators, and it gives you access to all the tools, all the strategies, and all the apps that we have. If you chose one of the individual packages just to get started, you can choose any one of the individuals. Okay, so if you choose the Elite package, it is $325 up front, and then $275 per month to continue your education. And I'll show you how to get that for free in a second. Here, if you were to choose just one of them, you would it'd be $235 up front and $175 per month. That comes out to less than $6 Starbucks cup of coffee per day. Now, let me show you this real quick. Again, think of it like a prestigious university. The professors are literally giving you the answers all day, every day. There's people who spend tens of thousands a year, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on a degree that they may or may not ever use, okay? Here, for $175, you can get the education that most people are thirsting for. Now, again, in my opinion, there's more practical education and knowledge that you'll get from this than any collegiate course that I've ever taken in my life. Now, how do you get it for free? Again, you don't have to refer anybody, but if you do refer 2 students to the education and they become students, you get your $175 waived altogether. It's kind of like a scholarship, okay? Now, if you decide to go out and refer a few more people, you can start to make some additional money. Now, again, you are impacting their lives. I know for me, my financial life has been impacted greatly, and thousands of hundreds of thousands of people are seeing some amazing results as well. Now, check this out. I'm going to log in here. And for those of you who are interested in referring to people, if you refer 3 people, we'll pay you $150 a month. If you have 3 with a total of 12, whether your customers referred a few customers, maybe a customer above you place some below you, so on and so forth, you could make $600 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month. And what really gets me going, and I'm going to end it right here, is the Chairman Hall of Fame. Now, guys, the Chairman Hall of Fame is impressive. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. And you'll see here that there are 281 Chairman 10s in our company. And if you look at the flags here, you'll see that they're from all over the world. Okay, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, as we scroll up, yep, all these different flags, Nigeria, all over the world. There are 281 Chairman 10s, which means that 281 people are receiving $10,000 a month or more in referral income. Now, there are 72 Chairman 25s, which ends up giving you $25,000 a month. There's 43 at $50,000 a month. Welcome to the table, Japan. There are 27 at $100,000 a month, which is 1.2 million per year. 6 people are at $250,000 a month, and we have 3 at between $750,000 to $1 million a month. Okay. Now, Business for Home Journal has a list of the top earners in the referral industry in any company in the world. That top 10 list has 5 students from our company that are listed in the top 10. 5 out of the top 10. It's impressive. Again, you don't have to refer anybody, but if you do, obviously there's a lot of money on the table. So guys, again, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to take a look at this video. Please get back with the person that introduced you to this video and get all of your questions answered. And if you do decide that this is for you, we really look forward to working with you. Thanks again and have a great day. Bye-bye.